Today, Dubai looks unstoppable. Skyscrapers pierce the sky, supercars fill the streets, tourists fly in from every continent. But here's the truth. Dubai was never supposed to become this rich. In fact, its oil reserves were limited. So how did a desert trading town become a global business capital? It started with one decision. To understand Dubai's rise, you have to go back to the beginning, not the Dubai of luxury hotels and Formula One races. The real beginning. In the early 20th century, Dubai was a modest settlement built along a saltwater inlet called the Creek. The economy ran on two things: pearl diving and trade. Pearl diving was backbreaking, dangerous work. Men would dive without oxygen, sometimes 40 or 50 feet deep, dozens of times a day, collecting oysters by hand. It was one of the most physically brutal industries in the world, and it was the backbone of the entire region's economy. Then, in the 1930s, everything collapsed. Japan had perfected the art of cultured pearls, artificially grown, cheaper to produce, and nearly identical to natural ones. Overnight, the global demand for Gulf pearls collapsed. Dubai's economy was devastated. The population shrank. Families left. The Creek fell quiet. But the traders who remained made a choice. They would keep the port open. They would keep doing business. They would survive on commerce, even if they had to fight for every ship that docked. That trading mentality, that refusal to stop, became Dubai's first cultural inheritance. In 1966, oil was discovered offshore in Dubai. It felt like salvation. Money began flowing in. Infrastructure was built. Roads appeared where there were none. Modern buildings replaced mud brick structures. The population began to grow. But there was a problem, and Dubai's ruler at the time, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, saw it clearly. Dubai's oil reserves were modest. Compared to neighboring Abu Dhabi, which sat on one of the largest oil deposits on Earth, Dubai had a fraction of the supply. Sheikh Rashid reportedly said something that became legendary in the Gulf. "My grandfather rode a camel. My father rode a camel. I drive a Mercedes. My son drives a Land Rover. His son will drive a Land Rover. But his son will ride a camel." It was a warning, dressed as a joke. The message was clear. Oil wealth is temporary if you don't build something beneath it. When the oil disappears, you go back to the desert. So Rashid made a choice that was radical for its time. He would use oil money, not to sustain the present, but to build a future that didn't need oil at all. Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum is not a name most people outside the Middle East know, but he may be the single most important figure in Dubai's story. He ruled Dubai from 1958 until his death in 1990. And in that time, he transformed a small trading village into the foundation of a global city. His philosophy was simple and almost reckless in its ambition. Build it before they come, and they will come. When advisors told him a new port was too big for Dubai's current trade volume, he reportedly said, "Build it big. If it works, we'll have needed it. If it doesn't, we'll still have the port." He built Port Rashid in the 1970s, a modern deep-water port that could handle massive container ships. Critics said it was oversized, wasteful, too ambitious for a city that small. Within a decade, it was operating near full capacity. That was Rashid's pattern. Build ahead of demand, bet on growth, create the infrastructure before the need exists, and the need will follow. In 1985, Dubai made the move that changed everything. It launched the Jebel Ali Free Zone, known today as JAFZA. On paper, it was an industrial and commercial zone attached to a massive new port. In reality, it was a complete reimagining of how a country could attract global business. Here's what made it revolutionary. Foreign companies could own 100% of their business. No local partner required. In most countries in the region, foreign businesses were forced to give up a majority stake to a local partner. Dubai said, "Keep everything. Your business is yours. 0 personal income tax. If you worked in the free zone, you kept every dirham you earned. Minimal corporate tax. Profits weren't taxed away. Full repatriation of profits. Every dollar your business made, you could take home. No restrictions, no barriers. Simplified regulations. Permits that took months in other countries. Took days. Here, bureaucracy was stripped back, deliberately. This was radical. At a time when governments around the world were competing on resources, military power, or political influence, Dubai competed on ease. It made itself the simplest, most business-friendly environment in the region. And then it waited. It didn't have to wait long. Companies came, first in dozens, then in hundreds, then in thousands. Multinational corporations that had been operating out of Europe or Asia suddenly realized, why route your Middle East and Africa operations through Frankfurt or Singapore when you can base them in Dubai and pay almost nothing in tax? The port of Jebel Ali grew rapidly. Today it is one of the largest container ports in the world, handling millions of containers per year and serving as the primary logistics hub for the entire region. But Dubai didn't stop at logistics. It kept building free zones, each one tailored to a specific industry. Dubai Internet City for tech companies. Dubai Media City for broadcasters and publishers. Dubai Healthcare City for medical institutions. Dubai International Financial Center with its own legal system based on English common law, specifically designed to attract global banks and investment firms. Each zone sent a message to a specific industry. We built this for you. Come here. The rules work in your favor. And each zone worked. But there was one more piece of the puzzle that most people overlook: geography. Dubai sits at an extraordinary crossroads. Within an 8-hour flight, you can reach 2/3 of the world's population. Europe, Africa, South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Africa, all within striking distance. Dubai's leaders saw this and made another bold bet. They would build an airline. That turned their geographic position into a competitive advantage. In 1985, the same year the Jebel Ali Free Zone launched, Emirates Airlines was founded with just 2 aircraft and a handful of routes. The government backed it heavily, invested in the best planes, built one of the world's largest airports, created Dubai International as a layover hub, a place where passengers from every continent would pass through. The strategy worked on 2 levels. First, it made Dubai globally accessible. Any business considering a Dubai office knew their executives could fly almost anywhere, non-stop. Second, the airport itself became an economic engine, duty-free revenue, hotels, logistics, retail. Tens of thousands of jobs, all anchored to the flow of passengers. Today, Emirates flies to over 150 destinations. Dubai International handles over 80 million passengers a year, making it one of the busiest international airports on Earth. The airline didn't just connect Dubai to the world, it made Dubai the center of it. Once the businesses were here and the planes were flying, Dubai did something extraordinarily smart. It built an ecosystem that made people want to stay, not just work here, live here. World-class real estate, luxury apartments with skyline views, at prices that seemed impossible compared to London or New York. Massive shopping malls, Michelin-starred restaurants, international schools, modern hospitals. Then came tourism. The Burj Al Arab, marketed as the world's only 7-star hotel, became a global symbol. Tourists flew to Dubai just to see it. The Palm Jumeirah gave the city a landmark, visible from space. Then came Expo 2020, a 6-month World Expo. That brought 192 countries and 24 million visitors to Dubai's doorstep. Each decision reinforced the last. More business brought more residents. More residents demanded more services. More services attracted more tourists. More tourists justified more investment. More investment built more infrastructure. More infrastructure attracted more business. A self-sustaining loop. A machine that fed itself. Today, oil accounts for less than 1% of Dubai's GDP. Let that land. Less than 1%. A city that used oil money to build itself is now almost entirely independent of oil. Trade, aviation, tourism, finance, and real estate dominate the economy. Over 200 nationalities live and work here. The Jebel Ali Free Zone alone is home to over 9,500 companies from more than 100 countries. And it all started with a decision not to wait for oil, not to hope resources would last, but to build something that didn't need them. Here's what Dubai teaches the world. Resources are temporary. Strategy is permanent. Dubai had limited oil and turned that limitation into urgency. It used that urgency to make bold decisions that other cities were too comfortable or too cautious to make. It didn't wait for the world to come to it. It made itself impossible to ignore. Most places wait for opportunity to arrive. Dubai understood something different. Opportunity doesn't travel to places that aren't ready for it. So they got ready. They built the port before the ships came. They built the airport before the routes existed. They built the city before the people arrived. And one by one, the ships came, the planes came, the people came, and the world followed. What city do you think could pull off the same transformation? Let us know in the comments below.